In a grand ballroom, where 1,000 candles flicker, the air is thick with the scent of old money and secrets. Elegant nobles, draped in silk and velvet, waltz across polished floors, their laughter echoing beneath golden chandeliers. But in the shadows, a different story unfolds. Elias, a humble violinist with a soul full of music, plays his heart out, unseen by the glittering crowd. That is, until Lady Isabella enters. Dressed in a gown as white as moonlight, she moves with a grace that stills the room. Their eyes meet, a silent acknowledgement across the crowded floor. His violin, once a part of the orchestra, now sings a solo meant only for her. Her heart flutters, a captive bird in a gilded cage, and as she dances, her gaze never leaves the musician in the shadows. A connection is forged, unspoken but powerful, a promise whispered on the notes of a violin. Later, seeking refuge from the stifling ballroom, Isabella slips on to a moonlit balcony. Fate intervenes. Elias steps out for a breath of fresh air, and they meet alone for the first time. Shy smiles bloom into a soft conversation about music, about dreams, about the lives they yearn for. He confesses he plays not from sheet music, but from his soul. She confides that her title feels more like a prison than a privilege. A gentle laugh, an accidental brush of their hands, and the spark from the ballroom ignites into a flame. Their secret meetings become a lifeline. In the hidden corners of the palace gardens, he teaches her the simple, joyful steps of a peasant dance. And she, in turn, teaches him the refined manners of the court. Under the watchful eyes of the moon, they fall deeper in love, a love as pure and passionate as the melodies he composes for her. But secrets in a palace have a short lifespan. Whispers begin to travel through the servants' quarters. And soon, the lovers are discovered. Elias is warned to stay away, and Isabella is placed under constant watch. Their love, now forbidden, is forced into the shadows, communicated through secret letters and stolen glances. The danger only makes their bond stronger. Tragedy strikes. Elias is dismissed from the palace, cast out for daring to love above his station. At the same time, Isabella is shackled by duty, forced into an arranged marriage with a wealthy duke. Her heart breaks, but her spirit refuses to be extinguished. On the night of her grand engagement ball, a new musician is announced. It's Elias, disguised, his face hidden, but his music is unmistakable. As he begins to play, Isabella sees him. Tears stream down her face, but her eyes are filled with defiance. In front of the entire assembly of high society, she walks toward him and asks for one final dance. The orchestra falls silent, leaving only his violin to fill the hall. They move together as one, a dance of love and sorrow under the gaze of 1,000 candles. The guests watch, frozen, as the poor violinist and the noble lady dance their truth for all to see. As the last note fades, the silence is deafening. Then Elias does the unthinkable. He declares his love for Isabella, his voice ringing with a conviction that shakes the very foundations of the ballroom. Gasps ripple through the crowd. Isabella, without a moment's hesitation, takes his hand, her answer clear. She refuses her fiancé, her title, her fortune, all for the man who holds her heart. Her father is stunned, the guests whisper in shock, but their judgment is no match for a love so powerful. The scandal eventually fades, replaced by a legend. Elias, with his incredible talent, becomes a celebrated artist, his music revered throughout the land. And Isabella, who chose love over gold, finds a richness her title could never provide. They dance on, not in secret, but freely, together, forever. Their love story immortalized in the music that first brought them together.